Welcome to PMP Educator Project Integration Management series. This is lecture number 5. This is the fifth process in the project integration management, which is in the monitoring and control phase, and which is called monitor and control project work process. Inputs for this process are project management plan, which we have in the previous planning phase, performance reports, which we have from the project execution phase, and enterprise environmental factors and organization processes. So basically, when you are going through the monitoring and control phase, in this process, the inputs which you are required, which you require, are project management plan. Obviously, the document which you have planned in your planning phase, and you want to make sure that you are monitoring your work according to the project management plan. So that's an input required for this process. And also because you are monitoring and controlling your project after or together with the execution phase, so you also want to monitor the performance. So you will check the performance report which you got in the execution phase or in the execution process, and you will monitor that performance, and based on that you go through the next steps. So again, the two important inputs in the monitoring phase are the project management plan and the performance reports. And the two others are enterprise environmental factors and organization process assets, which we have gone through several times in the previous lectures. Tools and techniques in the monitoring and control phase is expert judgment. As I mentioned, that you need to have a team of expert in your project, or it can be one person who is expert in a certain module of your project, or in a certain deliverable in your project. So it can be also an outside assistance, some organization which is expert, and you can get feed from them. So basically, the tool is the expert judgment when you are monitoring. So basically, the expertise of the person is used when you are monitoring the project, and then the output of this process uh, are the change request, the project management plan updates, and project document updates. So whenever you are monitoring your execution phase, um, you sometimes find that some things are missing, or some features which are documented in your scope document are not there. So basically, it's some sort of a quality control where you check that the features are there, and if they are not, then you request a change request. Or in some cases, the customer wants to add some new features, and since those features are not a part of the initial scope baseline, you want to create a change request requesting some new features, or some additional capabilities requested by the client or the stakeholder, and you put those, document those, and then send it to the change control board. The output for this process, one of the output for this process is the project management plan updates. It is the update which you do in the project management plan based on the inputs you got for this process. So say if the performance is not up to up to the standard, or you find that it's costing more, or it's way behind the schedule, then you update your project management plan accordingly. And also, one of the output is the project document updates, which are some related documents used in the project management. And we will go through this later in our lecture series. So as I mentioned in the previous lecture, that change request is a change in the plan project path. So whenever you have a change, you incorporate in your path, but you modify your project management plan, and also the change request needs to be approved by the change request board. And the change request board is a group of stakeholders. They have the authority to approve or deny a change request. And the project management plans are updated, and the project baseline is updated every time when we have the approved change request. And the performance reports are used from different processes in the execution process group, and you find that whether the project is going through the set standards of cost, schedule, or any other criteria, and based on that you have the performance reports. And that's all I have for this process. Thank you, and keep visiting the site to get the new lectures. Thank you.